Shoot. All right, moms and dads, we're doing a phonogram test, and they've already written this many phonograms. If any are circled, that means they did not know what to write when I said it. And I wrote them here on their tracking sheet so you could say them with them at home tonight or in aftercare. And you can help us that way. All right, here's our next phonogram. Get ready. Ooh. Remember, moms and dads, if they see, say, hear, and write, they're using the 4 major learning modalities of verbal, visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Long-term memory tracks are laid down. Samuel Orton, the brain surgeon who helped develop this program, was helping brain-damaged war veterans to read again. He coupled up with Romalda Spaulding, Nina Gillingham, and Anna, I can't think of her last name, Anna Trube. And they put this program together in order to help students learn to read. Ooh, here we go. E. Oh, thank you for saying it and writing it. Beautiful. Oh, I love how carefully you're writing it. G, J. Oh, I love that anchor hand, and I love how straight Harry is sitting. Harry is sitting so straight. Oh, Jeffrey, that is simply gorgeous. D. Good job, Theo. D. This program was developed in the 1930s at a time when we had strayed away from a system of reading that worked. I don't know if you moms and dads know, some of you have had the tour, some of you have not, but today in America, adults read on a 5th grade reading level. That's terrible. And back in the 1700s, when children were only educated from 6 years old to 12 years old, they could read some works that were written at that time called the Federalist Papers. The Federalist Papers came about because in 1786, our country was free in 1776, but in 1786, we were about to lose our freedom. And the people, all the farmers and their wives needed to know how to vote so that our leaders could keep us a free, sovereign nation. And at that time, there wasn't any cell phones. There wasn't any internet, anything, any way to get the word out to parents. No way to get the word out to all the farmers and their wives, because mostly it was farmers, the carpenters, blacksmiths. We didn't have a lot of thinkers. And now we have so much technology, but we didn't get that technology until recently. Here's Miss Allie's very first cell phone. What a crazy thing. Yep, it wasn't a smartphone. Well, later, those articles that were published in the New York Daily Herald for their farmers and their wives to read so they could decide, should they vote this way or this way so we could stay a free nation. They were published into the 2 books, the Federalist and the Anti-Federalist, or Not Federalist. This is the hardest reading that any of you will ever do. Even attorneys today struggle to read it. So that's what happened to make us go from reading books that were so difficult by the time we were 12 to being able to not read as an adult, except on a 5th grade reading level. So your children are involved in a method that will allow them to learn to read using all the 25 rules of the English language that we incorporate into this program with the words that your children are doing daily on level 1, 2, and 3. We learn all those rules so that when we see a word, we can read it. You're going to learn more in your tour, moms and dads that haven't had this tour with us. So let's keep going. Ah, oh, ooh, ah. Nice.
Stroke, right?
Yes, that has a tag connector stroke. You are so correct. Oh, I love it. These students are brilliant, brilliant. And look at these students working on their math sheets and finishing their math sheets because they've done the phonogram test enough, like 2 or 3 years in a row, that now they can do math. And they can read their books when they've finished with their math, while the rest of us who need to get these phonograms down. And remember, in the English language, it is the most difficult language to learn to read. Yeah, most languages have only 25 to 45 sounds, the English letters in the alphabet. Well, most languages have that many sounds in their language, 25 to 45 sounds. English has 250 sounds and only 26 letters that your students have almost all written. Your last one is a, So the educators got together and put together this program by breaking down those 250 sounds in the English language and more into 42 sounds represented by 71 phonograms. 26 are the alphabet, and the others are like SH, TH, CH. They're what we call double phonograms that will allow us to learn to read. Okay, get ready. We're about to start our double phonograms. Shh. Used at the beginning of a word.
At the end of a syllable, but not at the beginning of most syllables after the first one, except for the ending shape.
Nice. E-double-E always says E.
E-double-E always says E.
Beautiful. Ch. K. Shh. Nice. I bet some of you parents might not even know what that is. Look, he knows what it is. He's writing it. He knows what it is. He wrote it. Yep.